As you begin to align yourself with God's purpose and plan, as you begin to build your life on the sayings of Jesus on that rock, you're going to see the enemy's not going to be able to touch you. There's a wisdom strategy and there's a revelation that God is imparting to us this morning where you're realizing that you're seated at the table of the Lord. And the enemy cannot get through the force field and you're just at peace. When you're having dinner, you're at peace, you're at rest. It's God's table. You're not just dining at any table. You're not just been invited to dinner at some Joe Blow's table here. This is the Lord's table. You're feasting at His table. His table has got enough supply. And what is the table really? The table is the bread and the wine, the blood and the body of Christ. It represents communion. What does the word communion mean? It means intimacy, fellowship, community. It means connection. So what we're doing is we're feeding on the revelation of the Lord Himself. And the more we feed on what He accomplished on the cross, the more we feed on what He's done for us, the more we feed on what He did for us, the more we feed on the living bread from heaven, the revelation of fresh bread from heaven, we receive life. And He's giving us life. And our enemies are over there. We're not afraid of them. We're actually getting a good look at them and saying, wait a minute, I've never seen you before. You were so ugly. I was so busy running. I didn't even stop to have a look at you. There is not enough makeup in the world to change the way you look. You look at your enemy and realize the enemy is ugly, nasty, disgusting. And then you realize how small the enemy really is. From the table of the Lord, the enemy doesn't look intimidating at all. So fear begins to go out of your life. You're not afraid anymore. What's going to happen to me? You're not afraid because you're like, what is man going to do to me? Why do I have to be afraid of man? I'm not afraid of man. I'm afraid of my God. My God is greater. My God is stronger. My God is bigger than my enemies.